2 outs to Baltimore. 11 Dodgers to strike out tonight. And the batter is Steve Sachs. Sachs singled in the first inning, and maybe that was an ominous beginning when he prematurely broke for second and Carlton picked him off. Since then, he has flied out and grounded out twice. And the chant begins. Beat L.A. As we mentioned, there have been more World Series games played in Los Angeles since 1974 than in the history of the Phillies franchise. So it is the case of the have-nots finally taking something from the haves. Right, 1-1.
And Ben, while we have a chance to look at Mike Marshall and the Dodger bench, we've been saying congratulations to the Dodgers, to the Phillies. How about those umpires? It's a tough job when the greatest praise you can get is silence, but they haven't had any beefs in this series, and it's a tribute to them.
It sure is. To Lee Wire, Doug Harvey, Jerry Crawford, Terry Tata, Dick Stello, and John McSherry. Our heartiest congratulations. 1 out in the ninth, 7-2 Philadelphia. Messrs. Johnson, Owens, and Wine. Nothing fancy. A little smoke on the inside.
Mr. T is like the Mr. T on the A team. He comes in there and he dots your I's or cross your T's.
There was a fella I really feel badly about, sitting just to the right of Charlie Hudson. Larry Christensen, who's had 3 arm operations. They did allow him to throw out the first ball, but he's been on the DL most of the year. Great young man. Class, and you just hope that his arm will somehow come back. Little foul ball out of play. And for the Dodgers, of course, you think of Mike Scioscia, who was born in nearby Darby, PA. In fact, it's such a 1 in a million we'll repeat it. The Dodgers have 2 catchers, Mike Scioscia and Jack Pimple. Both born in Darby, Pennsylvania. Both born in the same hospital. What are the chances of them winding up on a Dodger team playing in Philadelphia? Well, Scioscia's been signed. And then, of course, the tragic story of Steve Howe. And that had a great deal to do. Popped up. DeJesus and Schmidt. It'll be Mike Schmidt. 1 out to Baltimore. And they are up and at him now. All 64,494. Paper streamers in center field, so timeout.
Paul Owens, who came down out of the front office, general manager, they fired Pat Corrales, took it over, and look at that animation.
What made Owens' job so difficult, on July the 18th, Pat Corrales was fired. Owens took over a ball club that was in first place. 1 game over 500. It was as if they had no place to go but up. The Phillies, to show you about a ball club in a state of flux during the year, they made 12 roster moves after the middle of May, and that doesn't count the disabled list. So there was a lot of coming and going, but it was worth it for Philadelphia and to Bill Giles and his ball club. And now 2 out. 1 away from Baltimore, and Bill Russell the batter. Thomas at second. 7-2 Philadelphia. And the crowd on its feet. Over 64,000. Sees a dream slowly disappearing. Popped in the air, foul behind the plate. Diaz coming back. He will not have a play.
You can see the anxiety in the face of the bench. Look at Paul Owens. Oh, and coffee and wine. They wanted it.
They'll have to wait another moment. Boy, this crowd is really psyched now. They are one strike away from Baltimore. Baltimore. Dodgers acting like they can't believe it. They just stay frozen in the dugout, watching all the excitement and euphoria. The most valuable player of the series is Gary Matthews, Joe. They are showing the festivities in the Philadelphia clubhouse on the Diamond Vision screen in center field. And those Dodgers sitting in the dugout are looking at what's going on in the Philadelphia clubhouse. It's worth more than 1,000 words.